My best friend ran into class screaming, "There's a drive-by shooting happening at the front gates right now. Mr. Smith's wife Sheila has more holes in her than Swiss cheese." Mr. Smith's head whipped around so fast I heard his neck crack. "Oh my god, my Sheila!" He sprinted out the door before anyone could blink, left his decaf coffee still steaming on the desk. The whole class sat there in silence. Nobody moved. I knew Sheila. We all did. She taught English in the building next door. Sweetest woman alive. The kind who remembered every student's name. The kind who brought homemade cookies every Monday to make the worst day of the week a little brighter. Sirens soon started wailing outside, red and blue lights washing through the windows. The principal's voice crackled over the intercom. Full lockdown. Nobody leaves their classroom. I pushed through the crowd at the window. Ambulances everywhere. Police cars blocking the gates. And Sheila on a stretcher, covered in blood, not moving. Mr. Smith was on his knees in the parking lot, screaming her name over and over. She was the only one hit. Why? Then my phone buzzed. "Mom, why is your cousin Darnell on the news? They're saying he was involved in a shooting." My blood went cold. Darnell was my older cousin. We'd hated each other since childhood. Hadn't spoken in months. Police flooded the building within minutes. Everyone quarantined. I kept refreshing the news on my phone. Sheila was in critical condition. 2 suspects had fled the scene. One identified as Darnell, but the actual shooter was still unknown. An hour crawled by. Then an officer appeared at our door and pointed at me. "We need to speak with you." My legs were shaking as I walked to the principal's office. 2 detectives were waiting inside. "You're Darnell's cousin?" "Yeah, but we don't talk." The officer looked at me intently. "When's the last time you spoke?" I stared back. "Months ago, dude. We hate each other." He slammed his hands on the table. "Did he ever mention Mrs. Smith? Sheila?" I shrugged my shoulders. "If he did, I wouldn't know, because we don't know." They exchanged a look I couldn't read. "We're trying to understand why Sheila was targeted." I had nothing for them. Less than nothing. Diddly squat. They let me go. Lunch came. Nobody touched their food. Mr. Smith still hadn't returned. Sheila was in surgery. Rumors were spreading like wildfire. She might not make it. Then phones started buzzing, one after another. A wave across the cafeteria. Someone held up their screen. Another drive-by just happened. Chester High School. A teacher got shot. Chester was 15 minutes away. 2 shootings. 2 teachers. Same day. The atmosphere in the air was electric. You'd swear Juice WRLD came back and was performing in the cafeteria with how everyone was buzzing. I pulled up the article. The teacher shot in Chester High was Mr. Jeffries. My stomach turned.